So today we are changing out this box spring on this bed of ours. Our box spring is probably 25, 26 years old, so it definitely needs change. Let me show you what we're changing it with. So here's what we're replacing our box spring with, this metal one from Armida, which we ordered on Amazon. We actually have 3 of their mattresses in our house and we love all 3 of them. So we said, why not do a box spring, and it's metal. And so it should last a long time. The reviews were good, but we want to show you kind of what's in the box and how to put it together and what it's like. So here we go. So let me show you what's in the box. We'll show you that in a second. Everything's kind of laid out. You can see that the box spring is starting to take shape already. I have these little cross beams and this cover down here and these cross beams. I've never bought one of these, never put one together. So it sure looks like they go in these slots along here across, which would make sense. And then you have a hardware kit, a ratchet, which it says makes life easier. So don't throw that away. Make sure you keep that. And also you have instructions and some various things like that. But so far it looks very easy. Laid it out, everything's labeled clearly. You can see up, you can see, so it's gonna be pretty hard for you to kind of screw it up, because if you're like me, there's 2 ways to do it. You're gonna find the wrong way every time. And if you notice on here, it actually says, 7 and 2, and that's a middle brace. So, and they're numbered on the ends. So this is actually the 7 and 1 side. I've kind of got it backwards compared to this, but 7 and 1 and 2 and 7. So this one here should say 2, yep. And that number's 2, so they connect together. And then that number down there is 7, and that one's 7. Same as the rest of them, it's clearly labeled. There's a 7 and there's a 7, and then we see a 1 and a 1. And of course, everything's labeled clearly up so that you can see it. So all the hardware is in now and working on these little crossbars. Let me show you how this goes. It's obviously pretty simple. You just push them down in these little brackets. Just a little bit of pressure on them. They're kind of snug, which I assume is the idea. Here's the old one, the hallway. There's the box, it's empty, and the new one, it's on. And they're the same height. I think they're both 9 inches, but the other one is so old that it's more like 7.5 or 8 inches. So as you can see, this one looks good. And just one more test to make on it. So after bouncing around on it and rolling around and then also sleeping the night on it, we give it 2 thumbs up. Easy to put together, less than an hour for one person. That's with the tools that they included. You don't have to have any special tools. So they make it pretty easy to do, to assemble, to everything. No squeaking going on. Definitely a good replacement. Definitely a good decision for us. So hopefully this helps you before you make your next box spring purchase.